would together and how I felt about them. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. Thank you so much and welcome back. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. So if you like any of those things or all of those things, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't stop there. Press the notification bell. It will alert you every single time there's a video or a post on this channel. Welcome back everyone. Thank you so much to every single person who helped me name this series on the channel. I asked you all in the last video, what do you think we should call this? Because it is going to be a series on the channel. I just find it fun. I'm having a blast, and you know she loves to do entertaining fragrance videos. So that's what we're doing today. Somebody named it What I Wore in a Week Fragrance Edition. And I love that because that's exactly what this video is. Of course, I'm going to give you a couple of 2.5s and a couple of story times as well. But I love the name, so thank you so much to everyone who helped me choose a name for this series. Anyways, you guys, I had a very exciting week. It didn't get exciting to the end of the week, but it was a very exciting week nonetheless. So I'm going to share with you the fragrances that I did wear. In addition to the fragrances that I did wear, I want to try and bring a new fragrance every single time that I tell you about these fragrances that I wore, just to add a little bit of something different to the channel, and it helps me to try new fragrances out and come back and share it with you in real time. Now I'm gonna start from last Sunday. Last Sunday, I wore Baccarat Rouge 540, but I wore the Extreme version. Okay, it has the almond note in it. Beautiful fragrance. Like I said, I absolutely love this. When it comes to Baccarat Rouge 540 and Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extreme version, this is my absolute favorite. I love the almond note. I think it's a little bit sweeter in my opinion. Oh my gosh, it's just good and it gets me every time. It does something for me. It's bougie, it's fancy, it's classy. I love the way this fragrance makes me feel. It just went with the mood. It went with the vibe. I wore a blazer. You see me that Sunday I was going out. I wore a blazer, a white t-shirt. I wore a thick Christian Dior necklace. I wore earrings. I had tinnies on because we were gonna go shopping, and it just went with the vibe. I also mixed it with the body lotion, and I also mixed it with the body oil. Now, I get a lot of questions, so allow me a 2.5 to put the girls or the guys on, asking me, Cheraye, if you had to get the body oil or the body cream, what would you go with? I would say go with the body cream first. It lasts longer, in my opinion, and it pairs better to me with the fragrance than the body oil. If I had to do it all over again, well, I'm gonna get the hair mist anyway, but I'm gonna go pick up the hair mist next. But if I had to do it all over, I would have just got the body cream, the hair mist, and the fragrance. But since now I have all three, I'll just have all three. But if you're asking me body cream or body oil, I'm going to say body cream. I move on. Monday, listen, this is the week that I wore these fragrances was the week leading into Valentine's Day weekend, okay? Yes, a weekend, darling, a weekend. And so I was thinking to myself, I want to wear something kind of sensual and sexy and just explore some of my other fragrances. So I thought I would give Velvet Tonka by BDK another chance. You guys remember I recently got this. I received it in PR from So Avant-Garde. So if you do want to pick up this fragrance, I do have a discount code. It will be linked in the description box below. But I did want to give it another whirl because I just said, you know, I was trying it. I had only played with it a few days. I wanted to dive a little deeper in with this fragrance. And I think I have found the place where it fits best in my life, and I have compartmentalized it. This is not a sexy, hot, oud, you know, saffron type of fragrance that I love. This is a beautiful, sensual, comforting fragrance, if you allow me to say that. Monday was a very calm day. I had got back in, you know, after, I don't know how your Sundays go, but my Sundays are crazy. It's like church, hurry up and change clothes, and then I film, and then it's like hurry up and change clothes again. I pick up, but I don't really clean up. So the house is like a mess. Fragrances are everywhere, makeup brushes are everywhere, curling irons are everywhere, shoes are everywhere. I try on 4 or 5 different outfits. No, I didn't like this. Yes, I did like. So on Monday, I need something to be like, calm down. So I reached for BDK, Velvet Tonka. I spoke to you all, like I said, about this not too long ago. Almond, orange blossom, tobacco rose, tonka bean, bourbon vanilla, amber wood. It's a beautiful fragrance. Immediately when I smell this fragrance, the note that jumps out to me the most is the almond and the powder. And that's where I get comforting, bedtime, chill, relax, cozy up by the fireplace and stay in the house. Or if you were to wear it out, you know, you wouldn't be wearing it, I wouldn't wear it out like on a special date night. It would just be like to maybe run an errand or maybe to go to a drive-in movie theaters. Do they have those anymore? You guys, I don't know, but this is where I would wear it to. So it is a beautiful fragrance. My thoughts are still the same. It's not a must-have, it's a nice to have. I wouldn't tell you, oh my God, you gotta go out and get this. But if you're looking for something more calming, more, you know, comforting, sensual, powdery, and you love an almond, vanilla, powdery type fragrance, I would definitely say this would be a way to go. Moderate when it comes to projection and longevity. It's not beast mode, nothing like that. It gave me a good 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours. I did overspray it. I sprayed everywhere, especially my clothes. So that is what I got out of this fragrance, and that was on Monday. I move on. Oh, on Tuesday, like I said, sticking with the theme of love, on Tuesday, I reached for Love is in the Air by House of Sillage. This is Love is in the Air. I absolutely love this fragrance. It is another sensual, comforting, beautiful Netflix and chill type of fragrance to me. That's just the vibe that I get from it. That's where I've compartmentalized it. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and I love it. It has jasmine, cedar, patchouli. It has musk. It's a beautiful fragrance. And it was just nice for the week that I had. I wanted all of the fragrances to kind of give me this vibe because I put them on typically after I work out, come in from the house, from the gym, take my shower, and then I'll put on like some loungewear to wear around the house, and then I always got to put on another fragrance. So this is what I chose to put on Tuesday night. Love is in the Air by House of Sillage. Beautiful fragrance. When it comes to longevity, it was there. It's moderate. It didn't disappear. It didn't seep into my skin. It didn't turn into a skin scent. It was a beautiful fragrance, and ever since I've received this fragrance, it's always made me feel the same way. Very pretty, calming, very sensual, but just not doing too much. It's nothing like Passion de l'Amour. It's not giving those vibes because it's more, to me, in my opinion, of more of a, you know, sensual, sexy, but Netflix and chill kind of evening. So that's why I wore it as my Tuesday evening scent. I move on. Wednesday. What did I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I went out actually, and I ran a few errands. There's so many new fragrances out, you guys, and I'm telling you the truth. I told you already, if you're new to the channel, allow me to share this with you. If you're not new, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I am not the girl that's gonna run out and order every new fragrance. I'm not. I'm only gonna buy and purchase and bring things into my collection that I absolutely love. I am, again, not the girl that's gonna go out and blind buy fragrances so that I can tell you what they smell like. If I am able to go out and find a sample and get a sample, I will definitely come back and share it with you. You know how I do. If I have received something in PR, I'm definitely going to share it with you. But when you see a fragrance in my collection, know that I love it. I was out running errands, looking at all the new fragrances. I seen one come out from Dulce that was really, really good. And then I seen another one come out from, and I have to tell you a story. Calm down, girl. Don't get to the story yet. I smelt the ones from Tom Ford, the Rose collection, if that's what they're calling it. But anyway, so on Wednesday, I was running errands and I wore Byredo Bal d'Afrique. You guys, every single time I wear this fragrance, it does something different. It was so good. Now, normally I said to myself, I go, it doesn't last very long. It's a good 2.5, 3, 4 hours, maybe, depending on how I spray. She sprays heavy, so I can get a good 4.5, almost 5 hours out of it. I wore it in the house and I wore it out. I smelled it on myself the entire day. Even when I came back in and went in for my evening shower, I put it on again to wear it to bed. I wanted to wear it the whole entire day. It is really good. It is a beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love it. I loved it when I bought it, but I knew buying it that it didn't have the best longevity. So I wasn't really like, oh my God, it didn't last 8 hours. It's not beast mode. I knew what it was when I signed up. You know, I'm like Drake. I knew what it was when I showed up. So I was very impressed with the longevity, with the sillage that it left, with the scent trail that it created. Yes, I received compliments on it. Few of the notes in it, you guys: lemon, black currant, bergamot, orange flower, violet, jasmine. It is a beautiful fragrance. Like I said, I wrote down on here my experience this week. I received a good 6 to 7 hours out of it. It is a beautiful fragrance. I received 2 compliments out of it, and it made me feel luxurious but still cozy, and then I felt cute in my casual clothes. You know what I mean? Like some fragrances, when I put them on, they make me want to be dressed. Like, oh my God, I need to be dressed. This, I felt cute. I had on a pair of sweats. I had an oversized hoodie on. Okay, that's what I live in. A pair of trainers, probably a top coat on top of it, and my hat. So that's what I had on, and I still felt cute. I had my Never Full that I was carrying, and I was like, oh, okay, I smell cute. I look cute. I'm giving casual, chic, cute vibes. So, Bal d'Afrique by Byredo, good. I move on. Thursday, what did I do? What did I do on Thursday? Oh, Thursday I stayed in the house. I did my, editing, cleaning, clothes washing, folding laundry. I hate folding laundry. But I am not the type that's gonna wash it and leave it there and just wait. As soon as the dryer goes off, I have that dryer that sings, ding, 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 whatever. It's so irritating, but I like it because it lets me know the clothes are done. And as soon as it goes off, I like to fold the clothes while they're still kind of warm because it doesn't allow them to get very wrinkled. So that's what I did on Thursday. That wasn't very interesting, but it was real. It's real life. Okay, so I wore Angelique Noir. I told you I was sticking with the vanilla, rich, creamy, sensual, beautiful fragrance. There's an Angelica note in here. I believe it's a green note. I'm not typically a green note type of girl when it comes to a fragrance, when I can really detect it. I'm not really all that detectable when it comes to the notes and the green and all that. I typically go off of how it makes me feel. This made me feel absolutely amazing. It made me feel classy, luxurious. This would be a great office scent, an everyday scent, a signature scent, going out scent. I mean, not out, not like out with the growls, but maybe out after work or something, or maybe you were gonna freshen up and Ted was gonna swing by the office and he was gonna ask you to meet him downstairs and you all were gonna go out for a couple of drinks or maybe a cup of tea or maybe a nightcap or a coffee, and you didn't wanna come off like, I want you, Ted, but you wanted to come off like, oh, hey, Ted. This would be a great scent to wear. It's that kind of scent. Let me give you a few of the notes. It's vanilla, it's musk. It is kind of powdery in the beginning. It's sweet, it has bergamot, bitter almond, and it has that green note that I told you about. It is a beautiful fragrance. I believe it has some pear in there as well. Oh my gosh, but it's good. It's inviting. This is an inviting fragrance. Ladies, man or woman, ladies, gentlemen, man, woman, boy, child, human, okay? This is a beautiful fragrance to have in your collection. It does not disappoint, and look at the dent in that. You know what I mean? I've had it for probably maybe a year or two. No, maybe 2 years. You guys, I don't know. After 2020, I don't know. I can't keep up. But this is a beautiful fragrance. It did not disappoint. Longevity was there. A good 8-9 hours it was there. I sprayed heavy. I sprayed everywhere. It's still on the shirt that I wore when I got out of the shower. So it's good. What can I say? That was Thursday. Angelique Noir. I move on. What did I do on Friday? Gosh, it's so hard remembering everything you did for the week. Not really, because I don't really do that much. My weekends are where it turns up at. But I think Friday, do we go to dinner? Normally on Friday, we go to dinner. Like we go to dinner somewhere, my guy and I, and we debrief. We debrief about the week. We normally do like a date night. It's a sexy date night. We get dressed. We like to sit across the table from one another, gaze into one another's eyes and ask, how was your week? Oh, my week was good. How was your week? How are you doing? That's something else that it's good to ask, your kids, your family, your friends, anybody, even your strong friends. Check on your strong friends. How are you doing? And then when they answer, be available to listen, not on your phone like she does. I'm working on it. Don't judge me. Stop it. Don't at me. Anyways, so I wore something really nice. It's by Tiziana Terenzi. It's called Cassiopeia, and it looks like this. I've spoke about this on the channel before. It's white. You probably are not going to see it. Another one that I have a discount code for that I did receive in PR from So Avant-Garde. Beautiful, beautiful. You know how Tiziana Terenzi does. If you know their packaging or some of their bottles or anything from them, is just like an experience when you receive it. Seriously, I kid you not. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's really hot here in LA. One day it was raining, one day it was hailing, one day it was 50, one day it was 80. I mean, that's just the kind of weather we're getting. We went right from from where were we at? Fall. We went from fall to basically summer and a few days of winter. So I've named it Swinter. It's like summer, winter. That's what it's giving. So this is typically something that I would reach for and wear in the spring and in the summer. It's a floral fragrance to me. It's very floral, it's very fruity, but it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. So I wore something with no sleeves. I didn't even wear sleeves. It was that warm. I just grabbed myself a shawl, my big bag. I put on some heels. LaTanya, they were not a kitten heel, okay? They were a good, she said she was gonna get me in some 4-inch heels. They were a good 3.5 inches, okay? I have proof. Anyways, this one has passion fruit, lemon. It has tea, rose, lily of the valley, tonka bean, sandalwood. You get the fruity in the beginning, the passion fruit, and it lingers on for a while. And then as it stays on the body and it begins to dry down, you get right away the base notes. You get the tonka bean, you get the sandalwood, and then it meshes very well. It gives you a happy, sensual, luxurious, sexy smell, and not as sexy like Tom Ford, more of a you know that lady I told you about that kikis and ha-has at his jokes and he's not even funny? It's one of those kind of sensual, sexy type of vibes that it gives you, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for something to add to your collection this spring or this summer and you just want something a little different, a little unique, this is one that I would tell you to give a try. I think they have samples at Avant-Garde. I'll link everything in the description box below, so make sure that you check it out. Longevity, for it to have been a lighter fragrance, in my opinion, like I wrote down on here, spring, summer, the longevity was unreal. It stayed with me for hours and hours and hours. Oh my God, are we over that song yet? You guys, seriously, I'm not. I love that song. I can listen to it over and over and over. I never said I can sing. Anyways, 8 to 10 hours is what Cassiopeia gave me. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. Tiziana Terenzi, amazing job. This was a beautiful fragrance. It will be linked in the description box below. I move on. That brings me to Saturday. Now Saturday, my guy and I went away for the weekend and he had found this place on the beach. And he was like, we're gonna go here for like brunch, like an early brunch. Saturdays, normally, I like to mosey around the house, wake up, make a pot of coffee, we'll watch some television. I typically film on Saturdays, I typically film on Sundays, I typically film on Fridays. Girl, I'm working, okay? Anyway, so that's what I did. He goes, no, we're gonna do it totally different. We're gonna go here, we're gonna stay there, blah, blah, blah. So I got dressed and I put on this all black outfit. It was like a blouse and a pant that went together. And I put on heels and I put on my Versace scarf and I wore my Versace earrings and I wore the handbag that went with it, the whole nine, right? And so I told myself, oh, and I wore this hair, yes. Anyways, I'm loving this hair. We go out and I'm dressed and I go, oh my God, I want to try something different for a fragrance. This is Saturday, we're on Saturday now. So I go, I want to do a mixture. You guys, I have been mixing fragrances like crazy, like layering combos. I'm working on a layering combo video, but you have to vet some of them out because not everything that I've been mixing smells like it's good. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, what is this? Or you can't smell it at all. That brings me to this combo here. So I thought I would wear, again, I told you, I'm reaching for Baccarat Rouge like crazy. So for all of those that's like, oh my God, it's over, I don't like it, it's so plain, everybody has it. More for me. I love it. I reached for this on Saturday and then I paired it with this because we were gonna be sitting out by the ocean. And I told you it was about 70, 75. It was hot. It wasn't even, I didn't even need my shawl. It was hot. So I wanted to pair these two together. I love the vibe that this gives me. Very rich, classy, luxurious vibes. And then I love the vibe that this gives me. This is very upper scale to me, upper echelon. I've been there. I'm going somewhere. I've arrived. You know, all the things that I say. It gives me all the thrills and feels. I paired these together. And if you want to hear if they went together and how I felt about them, then you are going to have to watch Sunday's vlog because I vlogged our entire trip, I vlogged our entire stay, and I shared with you what I felt about this combo. Now, if you've used this combo, I would love to hear from you. Leave it in the comment section below. What did it do for you? I know what it did for me, and I'm gonna share that with you in the next video. It's going to be on Sunday, so make sure you check out Sunday's video. I'm going to be sharing my whole entire wardrobe of fragrances that I took on vacation, or staycation, I should say. I move on. Here's a new fragrance that I tried and I was pleasantly surprised. I get so many questions about Bond 9's fragrances or Bond 9 fragrances, and I don't really own any. I have two. And I don't even remember the name of them. One is off Broadway. I only wear it in the summer when it's really, really hot because it's a beautiful, fresh, clean, citrus, beautiful type of fragrance. And then the other one, I can't even remember what it is, but I don't reach for it often at all. Oh, it's Oud. Oud, New York? Or Oud, it's Oud something. But I didn't really care for it. I got it like one at the rack stores. It was on sale. I liked it at first, and then all of a sudden it just went left. It was a fail. So anyhow, I have received a ton of samples from my client advisor at Saks Fifth, or was it Saks or Neiman's? One of them. And then Keitra, Bougieville, sent me some samples as well. So I went through them, you guys, and you want to know the one that I wore last night? Madison Avenue, Bond 9 New York. This is the one that I tried. The reason why I chose to try this one is because it had a rose note in it, and I heard it was very heavily, predominantly rose. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta try this. So I definitely told her, yes, please pack this up and send it to me. You guys, I'll be honest with you, not gonna kid you, not gonna even hold you. It was really good. It was really, really good. It is really good. But the minute I smelled it, I put it on my body, I went to a memory because it just brought back so many memories. Like, I've been here before. I've smelled this before. It smells so familiar. I couldn't tell you what it smelled like, but I have been here in my life before, years ago, but I don't recall when. But it's a beautiful fragrance. Let me give you a few of the notes because I've never spoke about this on the channel. It is a floral fragrance. It's rose, it's fruity. I would agree with that. Apple, blackberry, bergamot, jasmine, magnolia, and then in the base it has patchouli, praline, and ambroxan. I would say it's a spring summer fragrance, but like I said, wear it when you want. It gave me a moderate to a strong projection, and I would say I would deem it as a long-lasting fragrance. I put it on. I did not have to look for it. It did not disappear. I had about 4 of these samples. I sprayed one entire sample, okay, for the upper region, and then I sprayed a couple, you know, on the clothes and the rest of the body, and I would say it had a great longevity. It is a beautiful fragrance. Cheraye, would you buy it? Would you buy it? If it was the right price, I probably would, because the bottle is gorgeous. It's pink. It's one of my favorite colors. And it smells really good. It's a very pretty girl fragrance. I would categorize it in a pretty girl fragrance, brunch, tea, shopping, high tea at the Peninsula, high tea at the Waldorf, Astoria, shopping, you know, on Rodeo, shopping actually on Champs-Élysées in Paris. That's the kind of vibes it gives me. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. If it came to the right price and I got a good deal on it, I would definitely buy it. If someone gifted it to me, I would definitely take it, rock it, and wear it. At the price that it is, would I go buy it? I don't know. I can't be honest and say no, and I can't be honest and say yes. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I am going to go fragrance shopping sometime this week or next week, and I am definitely going to get a whiff of it in store. Now, from Bond 9, I know a few of their fragrances, not a lot of them. I've never really been interested in the brand. I don't know why. I just haven't. It's never been. I always see them. They're always talking. They're always, you know, at the counter asking you to smell stuff. They do have one in the white bottle. I don't know the name of it. That one smells really good. I do like that. They do have Greenwich Village, which I really like, and I almost purchased that, but it really smells kind of similar, but not really, to Baccarat Rouge 540, but they have it seems like they could be in the same family. I don't know if I would pick it up and bring it home, but don't be surprised if you see it, because I just might. And then they have a few other ones that I really, you know, enjoy that are not bad as well, but their fragrances, every time I smell them, they remind me of another fragrance, you know what I mean, of something that I've already smelled. Can't really put my finger on what, like this one here, but it just takes me to a place that I've already been. But it's not bad. It's really nice. It's a beautiful fragrance. So this was my Explore for the week, Madison Avenue by Bond 9. I move on. And that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time, for stopping by my channel. Like I said, if you have enjoyed the vibe, you enjoy the content, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't stop there. Hit the notification bell. It will alert you every single time there is a video or a post on this channel. If you want to come over and connect on Instagram, you can do that as well. I'm going to put my Instagram handle right here. So go ahead and come over, introduce yourself, and say hi. And I want to say that a lot of you have been coming over. You've been jumping in the DMs. You've been saying hi. We've been chatting about fragrances. It is always a good time on Instagram. I say it all the time. I rent over here on YouTube, but on Instagram, I'm a homeowner. Like, that's where I'm at all the time. I'm always over there on Instagram. So here, I'm only here 3 days a week. Over there, I'm there 7 days a week. So if you want to connect and you don't catch me over here on YouTube, make sure you come over and say hi on Instagram. And I will see you beautiful souls in the next video. Don't forget to check out Sunday's vlog. Look out for it, because I will be sharing my thoughts and opinions on these two right here that I wore on Saturday. And I'm going to go more in depth about that story time that we went on and the vacation that we had. So make sure you check out that video, and I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous. Darlings, thanks for watching. Bye.